Hi there, guys. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. All the days blur together. I really don't ever know what day it is. But because I have day training, it is Wednesday. So it is about 8 a.m. right now. I still have like my morning voice. I got all of my guys out. Got Nala, Radar, Blake, Claire, and Libby. And I just did some vacuuming, some cleaning up. Yeah, because today we got some day trainers coming over. But I wanted to kind of show, so how do I prep for day training? So I like just pick up, around the house, because that's something that we don't do at night. Even though I wish we did, so that I didn't have to deal with it in the morning. So first things first is I'm going to get all of the e-collars connected and on the dogs. Luckily, everyone has already been fed. The day trainers will be here in about a half hour. So I'm gonna get all their collars on, take them out potty, let them have a little bit of playtime, so that when my trainers get here, they're already satisfied, they've already pottied, they've played. So since he's a willing participant, let's get him strapped up. And yes, my dogs wear their e-collar every day because one, we have client dogs in the house, and there's more distractions, more risk, especially if you have dogs that have tendencies that are not always friendly. We need to have that communication system on. Also, if there's any, when they're crated, and if there's any whining or tantruming in the crate, I'm able to address it right away. It's not like, oh, I gotta go put your e-collar on, or just ignore it. I'm actually able to address it. And then third, when they do go for a walk today, e-collars are already on and we can just leash up and go. So I like to make things easy for myself, smooth sailing. He's in a mood today. He is in a mood. I do know that he actually didn't get that much exercise yesterday, so I'm keeping that in mind, where today he's actually going to need a lengthy walk with some good mental stimulation. So yeah, so that's the plan for right now. I'm going to take these guys outside, and then when I see you next, it'll be with Bella and Lily. Who's here? This is Lily. And then we got Bella. So Bella and Lily are housemates. Their moms are sisters. They live together. And Bella is, we did lessons together, God, now, like 2 years ago, I think, when I was still force-free. And her mom, once I became a balance trainer, her mom signed her up for a board and train. So I've done a lot more training with Miss Bella. And then with Lily, she's always tagged along in our lessons, and they've done a lot of boarding with me. So she is also e-collar trained. Yeah. And so what we're gonna start with is, I always like to start with a walk, just kind of like get them moving. Oh, this is funny. I just noticed we got black and blue. Oh, gonna have to keep those straight. Anywhoosie, so gonna start with a walk, but what I want to do, since both of them are struggling with a little bit of pulling and like foraging out of their heel, I want to be able to record what I'm doing with them. So I'm gonna walk them separately at first, but then probably later today they will get a walk together. Other stuff we're gonna work on is dremeling the nails. They are both, oh my God, they've come so far with nail trims. They used to be, especially Miss Lily, used to be really, really hard for nail trims. So they've come a long way, but now their moms want to learn how to Dremel and see if they can learn how to be Dremeled. So that's on the agenda, as well as just kind of like hanging out in the backyard, watching people go by and not barking. So that's what's funny, is that like their moms, I believe, are working from home right now. So, and as a lot of owners, and they're really seeing like, oh man, my dog, they're kind of annoying, like they're kind of hard, like to work around, to live with, for every day, long hours of the day, So, okay, so gonna get out here, gonna crate Lily, because she seems a little tired, a little overwhelmed. So I'm gonna give her crate time. I'm gonna take out Bella and from the get-go start recording for Mom, and then I'll check in with you guys. Okay, so out here with Bella. I just sent her mom a video of how to get her to stop pulling or just to maintain a heel position. No. Good. So when she fixates, Bella has a history of dog reactivity. I said no, and I tapped on the e-collar at a level 33. And I just say level just for reference, just for perspective. Good girl. But something that I know a lot of people can get caught up in is using like too much food to maintain the heel position, where you should be able to just, you know, cruise down the sidewalk like this without having to, no, good, without having to constantly give feedback. So this looks good to me. Good girl. So cruising down the sidewalk. Looks like there's a car accident right here. Cruising down the sidewalk, and then we'll get out Miss Lily. So just crated Bella, you can hardly see her. Got Libby over here. Good girl. And I'm gonna get out Miss Lily and head out. Okay, now we're out here with Miss Lily. And I just sent her mom some videos about how to get her to heel a little better and mind the e-collar. And again, she was the same way. Her e-collar needed to be tightened up about 1 or 2 notches. So some advice for that is, you know, in the morning, just put it on how you think, you know, will fit nicely. But then once they kind of shake off and the e-collar kind of settles on their neck, then you need to go in and just make sure it's tight enough. So that's what we did here. Just need to be tightened a little bit. So here, no. Good. Good girl. Working on, and that's with a lot of dogs, just their awareness, where it's like, hey, you're getting out of position. Because a lot of the time you can see they kind of get into autopilot and they're just like, woo, going down the sidewalk, not really thinking about like, hey, I'm back here too. So yeah, that's all it's about. But very easy. Again, her too, she's at about a 31, so gives their moms a good gauge. Gives their moms a good gauge of where they need to be on the e-collar when they come out here and go for a walkie. So gonna finish up this walk, and then we got Libby and Radar and Claire and Blake to walk. Okay, now out with Blake, Libby, Claire, and Ray Dookie going for a walk. We're gonna go up to the park because it's just like a, you know, 5 to 10 minute walk down the street. Have some off-leash time, and then walk back, and then everyone is done. It's always kind of hard to start off and get going. I don't even know if I'm getting everyone in the camera. But once you do, not bad. Okay. So while we're up here, yes, there's free time, but we also balance it out with plenty of training and just keeping our listening skills sharp so that we can keep doing this. But if they blow me off, or they're just, you know, distracted and out of tune, then they don't get this off-leash time. You know, this is a privilege. So if they're not able to listen, and people just stare, you know. So I'm gonna let these cars go by. But if I have dogs that don't listen, you know, they don't get to come out here and be off-leash. So this is a privilege that is earned every single day. You know, just because they were, you know, like even Claire, you know, she at one point had to be leashed here. You know, she was chasing squirrels a lot, you know, not listening. But she has proven herself that she listens now, you know, so I can revoke that privilege anytime I feel like it's not being respected. Because now those guys are gone. Libre, okay. Okay, so we're working on his French, and these guys obviously just going English. Basic dogs know English. They're so cute. Just throwing away their poop. Put them in a downstay. Good job, guys. Libre. Okay. Oh, Libby, do you know French now? Good girl. Claire. Claire. Good girl. Good girl. Down. Good. Blake. Good. Down. Radar, couche. No. Nope. Couche. Good. Libby. Good. Good girl. No, Blake. Down. Libby. Good. Libby. Down. Good. Claire. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Claire, down. Radar. Good boy. Good boy. No, Blake. Good boy. Boy. Couche. Good. Libby. Good girl. Good girl. Down. No. Good. No. Good. Here. Good. Good. Down. Good. Libby, come. Come. Good. Down. Good. Good. So something else I do is called like chicken feeding. Libby's not really into it, but I just throw food all over the ground and I let them just forage for it. So this is good just for like good like enrichment, stimulation, whatever. But it's also just good within your pack to not have, obviously like any resource guarding or possessiveness, or just being stinky about food. Yeah, so that's just something I like to do every so often. Libby's not super into it, but that's okay. She don't have to be. So yeah, we're about to head back. This has been a very fun outing for all of us. Free time, some training, some sniffy time, some run around time. I mean, what more could a dog want? But this is why we work hard. We work hard so we can have fun and not have to work as hard. Okay guys, now we're headed back home. God, it's trash day. And I swear, our trash men, love them, of course, we love our trash men, but they just leave them in the middle of the sidewalk. So, I'll talk to you guys soon. Good. I don't think my camera's focusing at all. Love that for me. Good job, guys. Hi guys, so it's about 12:30 now. My table's like blinding me. Out here with Bella and Lily. We just finished up dremeling nails and now we're just gonna hang outside for a little bit. We got people walking by the yard, which is perfect. That's what Bella's mom wanted to work on, and of course Bella doesn't even notice. Oh. Well, good girl. And that's what's funny though, is a lot of the times the dogs, they know, like, I'm gonna correct that, like it's not allowed. I'm very believable, I'm very consistent. So a lot of the time those things don't pop up. But yeah, so it's about 12:30, finished dremeling, just gonna hang out now, get some outside time, and then they'll go back in their crate for, I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2 hours. And then before you know it, it'll be last walk of the day and then they go home. So yeah guys, just a little midday check-in. Talk to you soon. Okay, so we got the whole gang out here now. Radar, of course, making friends with Bella. They've actually never met before. Actually, maybe they have this summer, but he was just a little puppy. As you see, he is quite overbearing. Radar, easy. Oh, the paws on the back. Oof, dude. Okay, guys, on a walk with Bella and Lily. Headed up to the park. Are we surprised? We are not. Good job, ladies. These girls are very sniffy dogs. That's their favorite thing. Sniffy, sniffy, sniffy. Bella, easy. Thank you. Good girls. Okay, guys. Well, that's it. That's the whole day. So I just finished up having some Chipotle for dinner. Bella and Lily went home at about 4:30. After that, I went for a run with Maduki. Came back, showered. Hey, we got clean hair. Did some training with Libby, and like that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I mean today was a pretty typical day in the life of a Haley, a dog trainer, a dog owner, a businesswoman. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.